all set to go to Chicago. Just kidding. I'm going to start out with doing some quick trimming with a new toy I picked up. Alright, machete with a saw blade on it. It was on clearance, so I got it. That one needs to come down. So I'm going to try to chop it down so I can saw it. Bit of a trick. Now what you want to do is you want to get to the point where it starts bending. Whew. There you go. And that's actually just about big enough for some handle material. Made pretty quick work once I got to a spot where I could actually work on it pretty well. And that'll work. Put a little saw work on there, and this will make really good handle material for the smaller blades. So I picked this up for 13 bucks. It's usually 30. And I think it was a good investment. So we're going to chop these into usable pieces here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to even this out and then cut it into little slices. See, it's nice solid wood grain all the way through. Now the only thing is, but there's knots. I might have to find some way of clearing those out. And I'm cutting bigger than I probably need. It's always easier to trim down because you can't add. and add to it. And then here's one from the other day. Look at that grain. Trim off the side. Here's where it gets tricky. Good kidding on. You see how we kind of now get to the core area of it. What I really need is probably clamps. Or something heavy than pretty good. Hey, so there's a nice core chunk, all cleaned up. All I need to do is split it down the middle if I want to, or use two different light pieces, or I can burn it through and just form this with the belt seal. Get nice and cleaned up. This is just all prep work. stuff I'll let dry out. So we went from this to this, now to this. Now these smaller ones, I don't really have a lot I can take off on this. So I may utilize something a little bit. It won't take quite as much from it. So what I'll do is I won't grab as much. This one, there's still a little burr on her, but that's fine. That can always sand off. Same thing, we're gonna let it dry off. So from the rough, now this is stuff you would save for fire starter. You know what I mean? This is great kindling. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. So what I can do is I can put this in a bag. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get that bag now. So this is stuff you want in your EDC bag. This will make it a fire a lot easier. And what I will probably do, furthermore, I might even melt some wax into it. And then after it dries, put it back in. So I'll keep that here. So now we got 3 of them. I'm going to do a little bit more sawing. I'm going to put the Bluetooth in my pocket. That should muffle the sound a little bit. And I can just put it back in when I'm ready. So it doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly even. I'm not looking for perfection. But I'm looking for a good sized blocks to start with. See where you got, you know, that's not going to work. And even these pieces are good for fire starter. So these thinner pieces make for great kindling, especially once they dry out. So if I want to have a campfire, here's some natural stuff just to get the fire going. Bigger ones, I could make coasters out of this. You could make coasters out of this. There we go. Well, right here, I got a perfect place to come on, there we go. I got a perfect wood starter kit right here. And to be honest with you, I'd add to it, I'd put maybe 2 tea candles in here. And then it's a perfect preset kit. Basically got, let's say, a good amount of wood handle material here. Probably all I'm going to need for the winter. So now I can go out and I just go out and relax. So I don't need to walk out to the woods to harvest anything. I just go for a nice enjoyable walk. I think I'm going to do. Yeah, while we're heading out the woods, get a little exercise in. That's having fun. And as old Steve Price would do. That one's for you, Steve. Alrighty. Whew. Better tuck the head in a little harder. Picking up some wind here. So, got my Bluetooth. Attached to my hat the whole time. And I didn't notice it until I was watching the premiere last night with you all. And all of a sudden, what the heck is that on my hat? Oh, there's the Bluetooth I was looking for. Too funny. So you never know when things will turn up. Alright, time to walk into the woods. So right here it's pretty well covered, but I kind of want to keep it that way. Kind of hide it. Maybe just cut one or two down there, that's about it. But I don't mind having some of it hidden. When I get in here, then I can see about clearing more of it now that I'm in the woods. So I see another big woodpecker back here. He's out that way. I was checking out when I was filming and walking, you know, how you can do things differently with your camera. You know, where you're walking, you can make it. Oh my God, it's all over the place. You know, I'm trying to make it like you're really busting hard through the bush. You know, or you can just kind of let it go the way you want it to go. So, pull up my machete. I can just use it to kind of open the plant a little clearer in the areas that I need to. And come next year, I'll have a little extra areas to walk through. There's a lot of natural areas here. You just gotta make sure to pick your feet up, because there is a lot of debris on the ground. So I put together, chopped up all that handle material. I got quite a bit of handle material available. I really don't need to get any more, unless I see a different type of wood that I'd like to have. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty well set for the winter. And you just look for nice, excuse me, tall ones like that. You know, those are no good. Unless you're doing something really strange. Ooh, here's a nice place to sit. There we go. So, look at that. That bark just peels right off. Yeah, two of them. Not quite sure what they are. They're some sort of larva. Something that probably gets larger later on. There we go. Alrighty. Time for the sit down and relax portion of it. Once again, I had to go to the lighter coat because it's just that warm out. 60 again. Tomorrow, same thing. I think it's going to be 63 and sunny. We're not really looking at getting any possible rain until Friday, which is good news. Gives me a lot of days to go out here and relax and hike. I went to the gym in the afternoon. I'm glad I did. It felt really good getting back into it. So I'll go up and I'll cook lunch. If I get up there early enough to do it, I might live stream it. Actually, I haven't done a live stream. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, right? Yeah. I work, 1 or 2 days during the weekend, so days kind of meld right in one or the other. But I already got a lot accomplished. Got the knife handles cut to dry. So the wood is really moist right now, and you don't want to use the moist wood because when it dries out, first of all, it's not going to take the stain. So you want it to dry out for a couple months at least. I'm going to bring it into the house so it has the house heat to dry it up. And like I said, I've got maple and I've got oak so far. Those are the two that I found that are easily to get a hold of. And I just need to get the forge set up and start hammering. So I need to do that this week. I think Saturday is going to be my day to do it. Go out to my buddy's house, chop me some 2x6s, make the flooring, get that screwed in, and get the desk moved over, get the forge set up, the anvil, and then all the other device. So the forge and the anvil device gotta fit on the desk. And then I'll have to make some shelves for everything else. And start get going. First one I think it's only gonna be about a blade that big. We'll start small. And hopefully that turns out well. And that handle I may burn in and then pin. So I may need to get some smaller pins. We'll see. If I can still use the pins I have, then that'll be fine. We'll return that one Drummond tool because it's just garbage. It doesn't want to work. I'm almost thinking a smaller, more hand-usable one would be better. So I'll get that one packed up tomorrow and get sent back to Amazon. And I think I'll just buy this little drumming tool kit. All I need is to do some inner polishing in that. And that one, it just it was over designed and under quality. So there's that. Basically just enjoying the weather. I tell you, this doesn't beat this. Appreciate everybody that stops in on that, and the chat is to ask questions and make comments and get the chat moving, and comments after that helps out the channel. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the great outdoors. I mean, it's kind of a nice peaceful area, and that's why I like coming back here. That's why I fight so hard to stay here. And I tell you, Illinois is not making it easy. So if I do move, I'll have to move somewhere where there's woods. I just know the Midwest woods really well. I don't want to get down too far south. No offense, just too hot. I don't like 90, 100 degree weather, especially if it's humid. This is the weather I like. 50, 60 degrees, nice sunny day. It's perfect. So we'll head back up to the house and kind of get ready for the live stream if I get up there in time. I don't know what time it is. It's gotta be around 10. Yeah, probably around 11. Remember, everybody, rest, nutrition, exercise, and go for walks. Enjoy nature. I almost forgot. I'm not out of the woods yet. No pun intended. Can't ask for a prettier day than today. Got me a little exercise on the way here. Get a little bit on the way back. I'm gonna try to tie all these little videos together and hope you enjoy them. I do enjoy being out here in the woods. You never know what you're going to find out here and what you're going to discover until you get out here and walk. Swinging a machete has worked too. Alrighty. Busting out. Now this is a moist area. Oh look. Here's a nice board. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a usable board. You can make a shelf out of it. So I'll come back for that. A lot of deer tracks. My buddy's got a camcorder out here. Says you don't see any deer. I said, well, they're out here. Trust me. There we go, chickadee. It's just a damn shame I have to work for a living. But then again, it makes you enjoy times like this more. Not that I'd ever get tired of this. I could see me going off grid when I retire. I don't know if the wife will go along with it. But I could see doing it. Just waking up every day to the sun, cooking up some bacon, some eggs, and walking out in the woods. Can't ask for more than that. So with that, I'll bid everybody a wonderful week. Be safe, be alert. All right, back from the walk. Time for another set. Too far away. Same problem I have when I'm juggling. Throw the apple in the air, and nick it when it comes back down. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.